Believe me, that's a really big stress. It's very stressful for you too because
大体の人は日本に来て英語教師として働くじゃないですか。私も実はそうだった。
What's up everyone, it's Asagi. Welcome back to my channel where you can find Japan with... Today I have Justin here and we are answering the question, do I need to speak Japanese to have a Japanese girlfriend?
Hey everyone, I'm Justin. Asagi and I are married and we have a kid, so we're in kind of a, I guess you would call it a serious relationship. Both spoke each other's language since before we met, and I'd say at a pretty fluent level, but I think we've also been in relationships where we didn't speak the other's languages so well, so I think we got experience on both sides.
実際ジャスティンはどんぐらい日本語が喋れる？
まあ日常会話レベルはもちろんできるんですけれども、まあ日本の会社だから、まあ、ビジネスレベルもいけるけど、職業は IT 系なんで IT の話になるとちょっと難しいです。それが
専門的なね。
専門的な話だったら限界だと思います。
So, a lot of you guys ask me, do I need to speak Japanese to get a Japanese girlfriend?
Do you need to speak Japanese to get a Japanese girlfriend?
Actually, it's not necessary.
Oh, okay. Well, bye everybody.
But however, you should definitely speak Japanese to keep the Japanese girlfriend.
Totally.
So we are going to share 3 reasons why you should speak Japanese to keep the relationship. Before getting to it, this video is sponsored by Italki. Italki is a language learning platform where you can take one-on-one language lessons in over 150 languages. Speaking both languages helps so much to keep the international relationship. On Italki, you can take lessons from certified native speaking teachers. You can take lessons anytime, anywhere and talk to a Japanese sensei from where you live.
I'm almost completely self-taught, and learning Japanese this way has its challenges. For example, it's pretty rude to correct somebody while they're speaking. So it's really nice to skip the mental gymnastics to see if I've made a mistake based on body language and just get direct and immediate feedback that I could use in the workplace the next day.
じゃあ皆さんおはようございます。
おはようございます。
1週間かけて、百貨店とスーパーの売り上げを分析しました結果、した結果、ご報告をしたいと思います。
そうですね。
はい。それ綺麗に言えるようになりたいですね。
I only took one lesson, but I'm definitely considering coming back for more lessons to brush up on my business Japanese.
On Italki, you pay per lesson. There's no subscription, no commitment, which is very useful because you can study at your own pace, even if you can't be committed enough to go to a language school. If you want to be fluent in Japanese and have a better relationship with your Japanese partner, click the link in the description box. You can get $5 for free for your first lesson. Use my code ITALKIASAGI. The discounts are only available for the first 50 users. So top 3 reasons why you want to speak Japanese. Number 3, friends and family.
This is a big one. I know in the West, especially in the US, it's not such a big deal to meet their family, like the parents and stuff, as it is in Japan, as it can be in Japan, because that introduction is kind of like, hey, I might be considering marrying this person, sort of like level, right? It's not like just a casual thing.
Yeah, serious.
It's very serious. If you don't speak any Japanese, then the parents are going to be like, oh, you know, is this the right choice for my daughter? The girlfriend's going to be in a very difficult situation. She's going to have to translate, and she's going to have to mitigate and be in the middle and say, oh no, I promise, he's a good guy. Really. Yes, you don't understand anything he says, but he's saying nice things. So yeah, parents, definitely a big deal. And friends too, right?
Yeah. Even if I speak English, most of my friends don't, and I can't really introduce my partner. It's kind of sad that I can't let him join the friend circle, and we sometimes invite my friends over our house, and then I can introduce Justin to them with no problem. It's really helping to have the really nice community.
Number 2, job security and stability. If you're moving to Japan from abroad and you're staying in Japan, this is a big one.
まあこれは結構辛い現実ではあるんだけど、長くね、ファミリーとかとして、関係続けるためには、 経済力っていうのはどうしても必要になってくるって、やっぱり日本人の女性、日本だと出産とか育児でね、一時的に、あるいは長期的に収入が減っちゃう人もすごく多いから、相手の男性にやっぱ安定した収入っていうのは求めるところが、当然お金持ちではなくてはいいんだけど、ちゃんとした収入は欲しいところ。
そうですね。多分大手の会社で働いて日本に来る方も多いかもしれないですけれども、例えばなんかトヨタで働いて日本に来たとか、大体の人は、日本に来て英語教師として働くんじゃないですか。私も実はそうだった。で、ずっと英語教師のままだとあんまり、あるレベルまでお金稼げるようになって、それからあんまり上回らない。日本人の観点から見るとそれは安定ではないと判断されちゃう。正社員とかだったら全然平気かもしれないんですけども、日本語が喋れないと正社員になりづらいですよ。なりづらいというか、ほとんど無理だと思う。N2 レベル以上じゃないと。
そういうところが多いね。
多い。日本語を使う仕事に入るなら日本語喋らなきゃいけない。もちろんです。っていう感じですね。
And number one, self-reliance.
Yeah, if you're in Japan, you first come here, you don't speak a lot of Japanese. I've been in this situation. I mean, you can't read, you can't write, you can only talk to a very limited set of people. It feels like you're 6 years old. If you have something really important to take care of, like you gotta go to a doctor, right? You gotta do some kind of work at City Hall to like get some kind of paperwork done or get your visa taken care of. A lot of times you're gonna either be reliant on your company to take care of it for you, or if you don't have a company to take care of it for you, it's gonna rely on your friends or your girlfriend, right? If you're together with a girl for a little while, it's gonna tend to be the girlfriend who takes care of it. And I think you've been in that kind of situation before, right?
Being a 通訳.
Oh yeah.
Being a 通訳
of
the boyfriend, yeah.
That's a full-time job.
Of course, I want to help my partner, but at some point it gets really stressful. For example, moving.
Right.
It's a lot of work if I do that just by myself. And if you're in the case where you are living in your own house, the girlfriend have to help you and do the procedure by herself just for you. Believe me, that's a really big stress, and I think it's very stressful for you too, because you could have done that if it's English, but you can't do that because it's Japanese, right?
Right, yeah, it's a very frustrating position to be in for sure. Just being able to talk on the phone and help out in whatever ways you can helps a lot for that confidence. If you can't do anything like that, you kind of feel helpless, right? If you're a decent human being, you're gonna feel kind of shitty about that. And if you don't feel shitty about that, then it's not Japanese that's gonna be your problem in your relationship. That self-reliance bit is a big one, and it's gonna come up and rear its ugly head in places that you're not going to expect. Because life happens, I'd say you'll be able to enjoy Japan a lot better. If you live in Japan and you don't speak Japanese, you can only experience it through people who speak English and Japanese.
はい、では以上が日本人と付き合うために日本語が必要な、理由トップ3でした。やっぱりせっかくいい人を見つけてもその言語の壁が理由でダメになっちゃうとすごくもったいないなと思うので、もし日本人と付き合うことがあったらぜひ日本語を勉強してみてほしいと思います。でもし勉強するときはiTalki使ってみてくださいね。それではジャスティンとヒロくんありがとう。
いえいえ。
またねー。
バイバイ。またねー。バイバイバイバイ。